Hello everyone. We are in. Oh, that's echoing. Okay. Just really keep that up in the background now. Oh, mute that. Right. I think everything is working. Here with the sprint race from Tier 1 in Miami. Let's check everything. I believe that's working. Okay. So yeah, sprint race in Miami. So we have the one-shot qualifying, followed by a short sprint race, should be about 10 to 15 minutes, points for the top 8. There is no point for pole position in the one-shot qualifying, and there's no fastest lap point in the sprint. Heading into the main race, there will be a point for fastest lap and the full points from first down to 20th. I believe the Drivers' Championship was wrapped up last weekend by Blade, the Williams driver, but the Constructors' Championship is all to play for. Williams with a 55-point lead over Red Bull. Haas then 6 points behind. So a good performance from Red Bull and Haas could keep them in with a chance today. Hopefully we will be starting somewhat on time. If anyone is in chat, if you could just confirm that everything is going well. I think it's working nicely. Listen says yes. That is always good to hear. Lizard, if you're there, who are you supporting today? Who do you reckon is going to win this one? So is Blade even in after winning the championship? Has he turned up? I don't see him. Oh no, he's there. Blade. Obviously, Blade won the championship. But Light Gollum, Kirby, and Dylan are all very quick. There's Light Gollum. Dylan's at the bottom. They hasn't picked his car yet. There he is in the Haas. Obviously, those two were definitely wanting big results to close the gap to Williams. We've got Ollie Flynn, who won the Tier 2 race last week in Canada. His season in Tier 2 started a little bit sloppy. Didn't score many points in the first half of the season, I don't think. But has finished the season very well in Tier 2. Let's go to the standings. Let's find him. Yeah, didn't have a particularly great first sort of 6 races, only finishing 2. But then to come second, and first in the first 3 races of the tail end of the season, it is definitely looking good for a late charge to get near the top and proving he's got a lot of pace. I wonder if he can mix it up with the top of Tier 1 today. "17 drivers at the moment, 4 spectators. We've got a few spectators in. I wonder if we'll have any more races joining us. 19 drivers looking for the last one to join, and we should be getting going here. Starting a bit late. And then we will get to racing. I don't know if there's even space in the lobby there, so isn't it a maximum 20? And we've 22 even, so and we've got 3 spectators, so I don't actually know if another driver will be able to join. We'll see what happens. He's like Gollum in, what hardly drive. He's in a... No, what's that? Oh, he's the Red Bull. Yes, him and Jacob. So those two could definitely be... well, they came 3rd and 4th last time out. So definitely drivers to watch for. Who is Blade's teammate in Williams? Have we got another Williams on the grid? We don't. I don't think. No, Williams are the team missing a driver. There is the grid for today. So Daniel and Kirby in Mercedes, Gollum and Jacob at Red Bull, Oscar and Sornes at Ferrari, Mixer and Haz in McLaren. Williams, you have Blade and no one at the moment. I wonder if another reserve will jump in. Everyone appears to be running up to 7 out of 9. We've got Basman and Lucas at Aston Martin. Rob, or I'm just calling him Rob, and Ollie at AlphaTauri. Mattis and FGE Trey. I'm definitely going to mispronounce that. Alpine. Alfa Romeo, we have Cornell and Racer Ryan. Haas is Tom and Dylan. So, everyone is readied up. We are ready to head to Miami. Formula One's Miami Grand Prix takes place in the Miami Gardens, 25 kilometers north of downtown Miami. The temporary 5.4 kilometer Miami International Autodrome runs around the Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins. 19-turn circuit is driven at an average speed of 220 kilometers an hour. Very quick street circuit here around Miami. Let's see how the drivers do. Few people watching the stream, which is always good to see. As we go into quali. I don't know who to stay on board with on quali lap here. I'm just going to pick a random driver and see how they do. Get a track back up. So just waiting now. Oh, another 30-second countdown. Eight turns to the right, 11 to the left, if I can count correctly. Make up the 19 turn circuit here. 5.4 kilometers, which is around Around 3 and a bit miles for any Americans watching. I don't want that. What I want is that, that, and that. Blade has retired, which is a shame for the championship winner. Maybe he's just trying to give himself a bit of a challenge. On board with Daniel then, going through the first sector now, heading around this very long multi-apex turn 6, 7 and 8, then down on to the not very straight of turns 9 and 10. Get the DRS wide open, flying towards the braking zone of turn 11, where we then go into the slow speed section of the track. Kirby currently looking like he's going to be on pole. Teammate Daniel currently battling for P7 against Haz. Oh, a little bit of a mistaken correction as he comes through the slow speed section now. Out of 16, really crucial to get a good exit here onto the really long straight. Daniel up into 6th now by the looks of it. We're going to go on board with VSR Lucas as coming out along the main straight. He's currently on for pole. Into turn 17, get the braking right, turn in. Oh, and I think he's invalidated it there. That is not good for Lucas. It's going to be Colonel or Jacob to the line. At the line, Colonel gets it 27.763. Only driver to go into the 27s. Good luck there from Colonel. It's Rob in 2nd, Oscar 3rd, Gollum in 4th, Basman will start 5th, Haz 6th, Daniel 7th, Ryan in 8th, Ollie Flynn was 9th, and FGE, someone, I can't remember what his name was now, FG Trey, I'm going to go with Trey, I apologise if I'm butchering that. Trey in 10th. Matas in 11th, and everyone else is a corner cutting cheat and has been disqualified or didn't set a lap time. This is saying someone is in who shouldn't be. That is a little bit worrying. I will keep an eye and make sure we don't have to restart. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Oh, it's rain time for the Miami sprint. And it's pretty dry and quality, so those rain clouds have come over pretty quickly. As we are heading to the grid. And here we go. I believe there might be a formation lap, which means I've got time to sort out all of this stuff. I assume everyone's going to be on inter, so I will just check that. Yep, everyone on the intermediates. So there's your grid from 1st down to 19th. I wonder how much action we'll see with this rain, whether it will peak people off in this little 10 lap sprint, or if we will see some hard rock and roll racing around here in the rain. Everyone tries to push themselves through. Right then, oh, has been disqualified from formation lap. Colonel is coming up out of the last turn, as at the back everyone is only just coming onto the long straight. He's going to be sat on the grid for a long time here. He's gone a little bit quick by the looks of it. He's already lined up on the grid. And who's the hat? Is that Dylan? No, it's Tom. Right at the back. He's slowly making his way. Oh, is someone just doing a Yana Opme there and trying to do a 360 on into his grid slot. That was a mixer R3 Jack. What was that? Kirby is very out of position by it. Right, here we go then. 2, 3, 4, 5 red. No. Red lights. Let's go out, and away we go for the Miami sprint race. Colonel not getting the best start. Looks like Oscar's got a good start. He's coming through around the outside now. And he's going to sweep across into somehow. Big contact. Oscar's round. And somehow Colonel keeps the lead. Lygolem's still in there in second. Has made his way up to third. Now Basman's up into third. Ollie Flynn making a lot of progress. He's in fifth now. Daniel has made his way through into third now. This is Colonel from Golem from Daniel from Ollie. Ollie and Basman had a little battle there. Basman's going to try and follow. But it looks like Ollie is really getting racy here. As teammate Vervo got pushed down to the back at the start there after I believe he had a spin. Got caught up with Oscar as Oscar tried to cut across to take the lead at turn 1. Looks like Haz and Dylan are having a little bit of a scrap there in the midfield. Obviously points to the top 8 in the sprint race here as Haz has now lost a place to VSR Lucas. Is he going to try and have a little look back up the inside into the braking zone? A little bit of lag going on there, and now coming around into the slow speed section. It's all a bit chaos going on. That McLaren of Haz is going to slowly get pushed wide if he doesn't manage to fit back in. And now coming up towards the long straight. So what a start then from Ollie. Let's get a quick position change up. Dylan up 10 places. Daniel up 4. Ollie up 5. Lucas up 6. Blade up 9. He started right at the back. Big losers out there are Oscar, Vervo, Ryan and Matas. All down lots of places. As Dylan up the inside of Basman, and Basman into the wall there. Did he pick up damage from that contact with the wall after a little bit of contact with Dylan as well? But now Lucas, his teammate, has got worries behind him with Haz coming through. But Lucas now up the inside of Basman, gone of his teammate Baz. Now in a board with Haz, that is hard to say. Oh, and Haz is going round. Did he get contact from Jacob behind him? I think he might have done. Jacob now up into 8th. He's now in the last points position with Blade following through. Blade, we know, is very quick. Started from the back, and here he is already. Oh, that got exciting very quickly. We're going to go back up because I think Ollie is quite close to the back of, or as I've done that, Jacob's got past Basman. That was some great timing from me. We're going on board Blade, see if he can follow him through. But I'm looking forward. Ollie looks like he's trying to challenge Daniel for third. Only 5 tenths to separate the two of them. Kirby and Haz have swapped places further back, but now going down onto the brakes at the end of the not very straight. And Blade is through nicely there on Baz. He's now going to be following Jacob. Is he going to try and find a way past, or are the two of them going to work together to move further up the field? Now we're going to go forwards. We're going to look backwards on board with Daniel. 51% ERS for him. Ollie is absolutely railing his ERS down to 14%. So he's going to struggle if Dylan gets to the back of him. Not got much to defend with against Ollie's 40, Dylan's 45 even, sorry. We're going to stay on board. We're going to watch Dylan. There's Trey and Mixer having a little bit of a battle further back. Dylan setting the fastest lap. He is looking very racy to the inside of the number 44 AlphaTauri, and he is nicely through there. Is it 44 or is it 66? I imagine it should be 66. It is, I just can't read. Ollie trying to find his way back now. He's going to try and sweep around the outside but can't, and I think Dylan might have that position now settled. Looking good for the constructors draft battle here. We've got Gollum in the Red Bull in second with teammate Jacob in 8th. Dylan in Haas in 4th, getting a few points for Haas. And then Blade, the only Williams on track, in 7th currently. Unfortunately for Haas, Tom has been disqualified and is currently at the back for the feature race. AlphaTauri following the Haas. It is definitely 6, I just can't read. Through the slow speed section. Through 15, that horrible little right-hander with the horrible sausage grab, and then through 16. And actually, Dylan is getting quite racy with Daniel for P3 here. But he got something to prove, got a lot of weight on his shoulders with his teammate out now, trying to score those points for Haas in that constructors battle. Surely not sending it from there, no, just having a look, trying to find his breaking point. Putting Daniel under a bit of pressure, just let him know he's there. And what a train forming here. Obviously no, it's Blade with as fast as that. No DRS to help the drivers in wet conditions. So it is the traction that's going to be really separating these guys. And how well they get the power down out of the corners leading on to the straight. Turn 7 and turn 16 are crucial around here to make sure that you get on the power down the main straights to look for an overtake. And Dylan has had a very good exit by the looks of it. He is all over Daniel. They've got similar ERS, so even battle here, and he's going to try and get alongside into the braking zone. We're on board with Ollie to watch this one ahead of us. To the outside is Dylan. Mercedes now on the outside is Daniel. Ollie's going to try and follow Dylan through. Hopefully Daniel won't cut his front end off. Ollie's surely not going to send it up the inside there. Oh, the contact! Ollie's gone round. Oh no, disaster for the AlphaTauri. Got a little bit impatient behind Daniel there. Tried to send it up the inside and has found himself in the wall. Hopefully it didn't pick up too much damage. Didn't look like he would have. It was only a very minor brush with the wall. He was going so well after starting in 19 himself into the battle for the top 3. Got a little bit impatient there. So we've got a battle ahead of us here. We've got Lucas versus Daniel. Maybe Daniel got a bit of damage from something. I'm not sure what, but he seems to be struggling here. Lucas is all over the back of him. Blade is watching this one, trying to find his way through as well. Hopefully he won't do an ollie and send it quite late. Daniel very wide there. That's going to give him a great exit here. How much he's got similar ERS to Lucas, but then Blade with an extra 30% ERS over the rest of them. I wonder if Daniel has any damage from that contact with Ollie. But now Lucas up his inside. I mean, it does kind of look like he might have a bit of damage. He is struggling, but I don't know how sensitive the damage is on this game. I haven't really played it enough. But it appears the rain has stopped, as Saunus King corner cuts his way to a 3-second penalty. Down in 16th. I'm not really sure what he's pushing so hard for. Unlikely to gain much down there. Jacob passed Has for P9. He's going to be chasing Ollie. See if he can get himself a point for Red Bull. Blade has driven a very good race here on the back of the grid. So has Dylan and Lucas. And so has Colonel. I haven't really mentioned him here, but he had a very bad start, but made the most of the turn 1 chaos. Found himself at the front and was sort of settled in. Pulled a small gap over Light Gollum, who as well been driving very well. Oh, Wally Flynn picking up a penalty. going from bad to worse for the young AlphaTauri driver. But he is the only PlayStation driver in the top 10. Only 3 PlayStation drivers on the grid. As Blade finds his way past Daniel relatively easy there. Daniel not really fighting, he doesn't have any ERS to fight with. And Blade is on his way. We have got Dylan slowly closing in on Light Gillum. I wonder, Light Gollum, he's not Gillum. I wonder if he might catch him by the end of this race, and if we'll see a little battle going on. As, oh my god, it's within 4 tenths now. Dylan has used all of his ERS down this straight. Close the gap. Maybe he's running slightly less downforce than Gollum. And can he get the exit on the little switchback there? I wonder what's happening with the tyres here. It's definitely not raining anymore. But how dry is it? I can't imagine them pitting for dries. As Dylan going for a very late send there on Gollum. He's going to get through cleanly, but Gollum's going to hold a position. As I was saying, I don't know how overheated the inters will get, but it's definitely not going to be worth paying for softs. Unless it's sort of this lap. But it does look like it's drying out. You can see a bit of a dry line forming. As well, Dylan thought he had an opportunity there, couldn't quite find his way through. Blade is also trying to find his way past Lucas further back. I'm going to stay watching this Dylan battle. See if he can get past Light for P2. He's going to go for a little lunge into... Oh, he's on very deep though. It's turn 11. He's... Oh, it's further back. That was Lucas and Blade. Oh, wow, that is tight. Oh, my. He's somehow making through there with very minimal, maybe no contact. Wasn't 100% sure. Didn't catch the whole thing. That was tighter than something tight. But now Blade getting another opportunity to get past Lucas here. Then send ball Lucas, see what he can do on the brakes. Wow, that is late on the brakes from Lucas. Double lock up. Blade gonna go for the switchback of dreams there. Coming down onto the southern straight. Oh wow, that is close racing from these two. Absolutely brilliant stuff not to make contact. As Ollie Flynn setting the fastest lap of the race. Maybe he has found some late pace there in the hat. He's got the gap over Jacobs to keep that point now with that penalty that he's got. Hopefully he's not going to pick up too many more warnings to find himself with another penalty. Let's see if Blade can line up another move here then. The exit looks good. They're similar ERS, both using all of their ERS here. Oh, Dylan's going to be sending one here. Have a quick look. He's going to go to the outside. I need to be careful. I can switch back in time. Dylan round the outside. One move. Has he kept it? Oh, he's just about held on to that. As Light got him sliding all over the place. Blade hasn't managed to find a way through. Maybe in to turn 17. Ollie getting close to the back of Daniel as well, further back. I need to keep an eye on that as Blade is struggling to keep with Lucas. Oh, but Lucas going wide into 17. Penultimate lap then for Colonel. Oh, it's Kirby setting the fastest up the race. He's on the back of this battle now. So we might actually stay on board with Kirby here for the last couple of laps. Colonel with just 2 laps, about 10 kilometres to hold on to that 2-second lead to take the sprint race win. Dylan with an absolutely incredible race so far. Up to second. up to 14 places, everyone using the tracker a little bit more. We'll watch this battle ahead of us of Blade and Lucas from on board with Kirby. As Kirby with lots of ERS, is he going to be able to make something work in the last few laps? Jacob gets a penalty. Looks like Blade is through. Has he got far enough ahead into the braking zone? Lucas is still there. Blade's trying to switch back in. And now through the tight right-hander. And then left. Blade is all over the back and can't find a way past Lucas. As they're catching Light Golem as well now. As Ollie picks up another 3-second penalty. So not sure if he will make that move on Daniel. As he will need to put away 6 seconds if he does. Better off sitting behind. And just ensuring he finishes rather than risking anything. Into 17. We've now got a bit of a 4-car battle going on here for P3. Dylan setting the fast lap of the race at 35.3. The track is definitely dry now. But how dry are these tyres that started to overheat? Are we going to see any mistakes on the last lap? Dylan has caught a lot of time on Colonel. Colonel just needs to keep it sensible. Oh! There's Lucas into the wall. Big crash there for VSR Lucas on the last lap. He had only 3 miles to go to hold on, and he's found himself in the wall. As Kirby got a little bit loose there out of I can't know what time that was. Turn 8 or 7. Ollie closing in on Daniel. Don't think he's going to go for the move. Blade versus Light Golem will be the last little battle to watch now up to the line. Can Blade find his way onto Bowden? That'd be an absolutely incredible race. Oh! Kirby and Ollie are side by side. That is close through there. Zooming out of turn 16. Wow, that is insane traction from Kirby. Ollie has been left in the dust. Round the final corner then. Colonel will take the sprint race win. TV8 Dylan will be second. Light Golem just about hanging on to third. Less than a 10th separate him and Blade at the line. Daniel 5th. Kirby 6th. Ollie will be 7th. Jacob in 8th. Will that be the final points? I don't know how many penalties he had. It will. Has will stay 9th. And then Basman 10th. Rev Rob in 11th. R3 Jack in 12th. Trey in 13th. Sonos 14th. Racer Ryan in 15th. Matas in 16th. Oscar 17th. That is disappointing for him. And then 2 DNFs at the bottom of the grid pile there. Let's have a look then. So this will be your feature race grid. Colonel and Dylan on the front row. Dylan starting 16th, getting up to 2nd is absolutely incredible. Blade in 4th. Form the back of the grid. Big losers in that one. Reverbo started 2nd and in 11th, and Oscar starting 3rd. Got himself into 1st at turn 1 and then found himself right at the back. We go to the feature race now. Looks like it's going to be a dry for this one. I wonder what strategy we'll see. There's a bit of cloud overhead, so maybe we will see some rain late in the race. "29 laps then." Colonel at the front again. Let's see what tyres we got. Everyone is on the hards. So everyone is going hard medium. So not much strategy deviation. I wonder if there's late rain coming and everyone's making sure they can get to the rain. There's we've got a race going on here. There's Colonel versus Kirby on the formation lap. Everyone else way behind. What was Kirby almost putting in a wall there? What is going on? That is some interesting lines from Kirby. Oh my, that is so close. Not a lot of space for manoeuvrability. Oh wow, he's almost hit Daniel there as Ollie. Why is Kirby just oh, he's in the wall. That is how you warm up the tyres, ladies and gents. Don't go in the pit lane. Is he going to try and do the old flick into his good spot? No, is he in a good spot there? Whoa, hold on. That is like wait, who's behind him? Jacob. I need to see what this looks like from the drop of of Jacob. Oh, he's almost pulled off a good 360 there. Bit of a shame that I caught the failed 360 attempt on video. Is he going to go for it again? Oh, is Steve Vegas qualified? Jeez, everyone is sending her through. Right then. Is Kirby actually in his good spot? That is ridiculous. Let's go on board the blade and look back. He's so out of position. Is that actually? Oh my, it's allowed. That is. Never seen that before. Right, 5 red lights. 5 red lights. Lunchtime. Away we go for the Miami Grand Prix. Dylan leads us into turn 1. As Colonel gets... Oh, Colonel's gone round! No! Colonel's gone round. Ollie Flynn's gone round as well. At turn 1 he's at the back and there's absolute carnage. Matas has gone round. Oh wow, that is absolutely carnage. Hopefully no one picked up too much damage there. The Basman looks like he might have also got picked up in that. What I want in here is going to be the position change. So yeah, Colonel losing out a lot of places there at the start. That is a shame. VSR Lucas had a good start though. He's gained 10. Oh, that was Kirby going very wide. Clearly that formation, that for him hasn't worked out. Oh, was Jacob sent it up the inside of Haz, I think, slightly further back. Really could do with a drink, but we move. Oh, that was Trey getting a little bit hard on the throttle. Mixer, I believe, has had a moment. He's dropped a few places further back. Oh. Alright. Jacob versus Kirby. Through and into the pit straight. He's going to look to the outside. He isn't quite going to go for it. He's going to be sensible and sit behind him. The DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap. Lap 3. Which will help the drivers get past. It's looking quite a good battle here from Jacob, trying to find his way past Kirby. Actually, going to turn off a He not quite got a stone of speed as Kirby looked like he came back once he turned his ERS off. How much has Kirby got? He's got more, so I think Kirby might be running slightly less downforce than Jacob. It looked like he had a little bit more pace down that straight once Jacob turned off his ERS, and Kirby doesn't appear to have used much. He's still got almost 90%. Ollie has made up a lot of positions again. He's after his poor start. I mean, he might have been spun at turn 1, but he's recovered quite nicely up to 10th. As Daniel has gone round, so I don't know how much. Oh, he's out. He's retired. Will we see any kind of safety car? Is Ollie deciding to go to the wrong postcode of that apex? Oh, and there's more car kind of come back. That's race of Ryan has been spun. DRS has been enabled. No safety car. As Sonos King has retired as well in the pit lane. Right, let's look further forward. We've got Blade versus Dylan for the lead here. The Haas versus Williams, both Red Bull Prime. That is definitely. I'm good at maths, but not that good to work out who's going to be doing well in the constructors after this one. But it's looking good for Red Bull and Haas. Whereas, the other Haas is out though, so Dylan needs to try and keep it there and hope that Blade has some issues later on in the race. As I don't know what's happened with Gollum and Jacob. Jacob's had a good quick start to this race, and Gollum isn't in DRS off Blade. I wonder if he'll let his teammate through to try and get that DRS back. But here comes Blade then, to the inside. Dylan's giving him a little bit of a squeeze. On the brakes though, it looks like Blade's going to get it nicely done to the apex. Dylan's going to look for the switchback. Going to try and hold it to the inside. But I believe, Blade nicely through. And Blade takes the lead. He's very used to that kind of position. But now Dylan up the inside again. And he's going to keep that now, but going slightly wide. Bit of a compromised line through the S's. And now is Blade. We've got a great helicopter shot here of Blade trying to get around the outside. It doesn't quite have the grip to go around the outside. And there's VSR Ryan gets a 5-second penalty for speeding down pit road. Jacob right behind his teammate Gollum. Are they going to be trading places down here? How much is Gollum going to fight it? He's going to go to the inside. Is he going defensive or is he just letting him through there? I think he's letting him through. So will we see Jacob catch these two as they battle and get involved in a little three-way fight? I'd say these three are probably the fastest three on the grid. Dylan, Blade and Jacob, looking at the race results from the season and the current Drivers' Championship. As Gollum having to defend quite hard from Kirby behind. Blade to the inside of Dylan though into turn 17 again. This time Dylan's going to stick to the outside rather than switch back. They're side by side now down onto the pit straight. And because Blade's going to try and switch back down pits straight. He's going to have to sit behind though. All this battling is going to be slowing them down a bit as Jacob and Kirby, who's managed to get past Gollum, are going to be catching them behind. And we could have a really big battle going on here. As Jacob almost within a second. It's 1.1 the gap. It's coming down quickly though. He could get within DRS and he's now within DRS. Where's the detection? Detection is round the next corner. And I think he's going to stay within DRS, and so will Kirby. No, Kirby just outside of DRS now. I don't think Kirby's got DRS. So it could end up being a little bit of a three-way battle. As Blade to the outside of Dylan. Surely not sending it from there. Oh my. That is close. His front end almost getting chopped off. But Blade is through now. Jacob trying to stay with these two, but the gap has grown slightly. It's fluctuating at about a second. Does he have DRS here? I'm not sure. These two are side by side. He's on board with Jacob. He has got DRS. Let's see if he can gain. Two drivers ahead of about 40%. Jacob was 25. You can see the battle going on ahead of us. Dylan's going to go to the inside. Blade's going to go wide. Trying to give him a bit of room. And going to keep the lead as Dylan having a little bit of a loose moment. Coming down into turn 1. Didn't fake the inside. Went outside. They both missed the apex by an absolute mile. And now coming through the S's. We've got a little bit of train back to Lucas. Only a couple gaps over the second. This is going to be a 7-car train. I wonder if the likes of... Oh, Colin is almost back of that train now. But I wonder if Kirby, Trey or Lucas can get themselves involved. But Blade has now got a 7/10 lead over Dylan. That is not good signs. If Blade gets away, we know he is a very quick driver. So Jacob will be wanting to get past Dylan and have a crack at Blade to try and stay with him. Trying to follow Dylan. Can he get the exit? Nicely out of there. Ollie getting a through to him. He's really got a track limit issue here, Ollie. That's his third penalty he's picked up this weekend. Is not looking good for Ollie with his tier 2 race tomorrow, but he'll be looking to go back-to-back wins. But if he keeps picking up penalties, he's going to struggle to do that. Kirby not quite within a second of Jacob. It looks like he might, unless he can get that gap closed, these front three could start to pull away. As VSR Lucas and Light Golem, I believe, have traded places. I missed that, and they are now slightly off the back of Trey. Downey isn't straight. The gap is slightly bigger now. Maybe Dylan's running similar ERS. Dylan's got slightly less. Jacob's maybe saving a bit. Has helped Dylan get away. And the gap to Blade almost a second. So these two are going to need to push to try and stay with him. It's over a second now. This could be Blade's chance to break away. It does appear to be getting darker. I wonder if rain is on the horizon. Jack getting past Basman. I think Basman might have had a spin actually. He's lost the place to Kerner as well. Yeah, out of the turn 16. Looks like he had an issue. Blade sent fastest up and is now out of DRS range. He's clearly pushing hard. I think Jacob knows it. He is getting closer to Dylan. He's clearly trying to push here and trying to push Dylan along maybe and get within the second to Blade. They don't want to let Blade get away because he is very good at controlling races from the front. What have we got going on further back? The second ball of Trey as he's closing in on Kirby. Not much battling going on. We've got Basman in the pit. I wonder if that's my new front wings. He had a spin earlier. wonder if Trey and Kirby are just working together here at the moment. Kirby's got a lot more ERS to use than Trey. With Jacob within almost a tenth now at the braking zone for 17. Blade saying another fastest lap. He is clearly pushing. Dylan's going to go to the inside to go defensive, and he's just let Jacob through. Because he knows he's a better driver, or the quicker driver, not better, I should say. Maybe that. Oh no! Jacob, he's had a big crash there. He had a little bit of a spin, hit the inside wall. I think he's rebounded off into the outside wall, and he has lost the wheel. Oh, the safety car is out. Safety car out for Jacob here. Massive accident there. It looks like coming out of turn 2, gone to power a little bit quick, hit the wall on the inside and has bounced off to the wall on the outside, and front left corner has gone. That's just after he got past Dylan. I was about to say, I think Dylan's going to try and follow Jacob through and try and follow him up to the back of Blade, as Racer Ryan speeding the pit lane once again. So I wonder if we will see any of these front guys diving into pit lane. Let's see what Blade does. Blade into the pits. Dylan staying out. Kirby's in. Trey in. Lucas in. Gollum in. Ollie, let's see what they're going on to as well, actually. Tyres. Ollie's going to stay out. Rev is going to come in. Mediums, softs for Kirby and Lucas. I reckon there's rain on the way, and I mean that would explain the softs. Like, the softs won't last to the end. I mean, if there's not rain, I'd assume medium would be best to the end. Not sure how good the softs are around here, but most tracks are not a particularly great race tyre. Just the 3 drivers now then. Dylan at the lead, Ollie in second, and Colonel in 8th, staying out on their hards. 3 drivers have gone for the softs: Lucas, Kirby and Racer Ryan. Everyone else on new mediums, except for those at the back who had pitted a few laps earlier. This really does add a new dynamic to the race. First safety car, will we see another one? As Kirby coming in, so is Lucas. I wonder if they're going to go on to hards. Let's go on board with Kirby. He's going on mediums. What's Lucas doing? He's gone hards. His old hards. That's what I thought he might do. They've got the Lucas has got his mandatory stop out of the way, and can he now just take those hards to the end? I'm not sure why Kirby chose to pit again there, or pit onto softs even. Could he pit softs and changed his mind and went mediums? Not 100% sure what that was about. Yeah. unless he just picked the wrong tyre, but I mean, seems to be of an odd one. Race of Ryan, let's see what he's doing as well. He's back out on a new set of softs. Oh, it looks like he's lagging a bit. Is he alright now? Maybe? We will see. Right, let's see, which one do I want? That one. So, Dylan up into the lead. Ollie up 5 places into second, doing well with the tier 2 driver. Blade putting a decent shift into third. Trey up 9 places. He's had a good feature race here. Up to 4th. Light gone. We just wanted to go down to Colonel as well. He looked dominant earlier this weekend, but he has lost a few positions here in the feature race. Rev up 4. Kirby down to. Whoa, that is a very laggy has in the McLaren. He is. Oh my days. He is clearly playing on some Starbucks free Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's not ideal. Oh, is it calmed down now? It might have done. Oh, no, another order's gone through for Starbucks. Right, Lucas made a few places off starting back up into 10th. Obviously a few drivers dropped out, so we expected quite a few positions to have been gained at the lower order. So Trey looking like he's had one of the best feature races of the lot. Up 9 positions. Ollie up 5, but that is without pitting, so I'm expecting he might fall back through the order when the race restarts. It's the same with Dylan, who's currently leading, but that is without pitting, so we're not 100% sure what is likely to happen there. Let's just go on to... let's see what penalties actually. So Ollie with 3, Has with 5, Race of Ryan with 3. That might have been why Ryan Pitt wanted to get rid of those penalties. I think he had a 5-second earlier. We'll keep the tyre information up unless anyone has any requests in chat, so we can see what we expect to happen and see if it actually happens or not. The lights on the safety car have gone out. The safety car will be in this lap as R3 Jack has retired and caused a bit of a backlog, as Has is now nowhere near Light got him at the restart, and the driver behind will not be taking very keenly to that. And we're racing again. I missed the restart slightly there. Into turn 1, all single file. Everyone being very courteous through turn 1, showing off their very quintessential British manners on coronation weekend. Cornell has managed to get past the Starbucks employee. No, he hasn't. Starbucks will keep P6. Oh, someone's gone round. Who is that? Is that Race of Ryan? No, it's not. It's VSR Lucas. Has he crashed with his teammate Basman? Where's Baz? Basman's out somewhere here. I can't see him. Lucas driving with 40, which is always my number normally. So, a bit of a shame that he's had an issue. Oh no, Basman's kept going, but he's retired further up the track. Right, back to the front of the grid. Let's go on board Blade as he's trying to get past these hard tyre runners. Zoom says the wall, and zoom it goes Blade as he's probably going to fire straight past Ollie. Although saying that, Ollie has absolutely annihilated his ERS button and kept the position into turn 17. Blade clearly not able to get the traction over Ollie. Still using a lot of ERS. Can't get close enough though. How is Lucas winning? Bro, what? My guy has a negative 2/10 lead at the moment. That is bugging so hard. As Colonel picks up a 3-second time penalty. I'm going to try and reset that. That hasn't worked. DRS has been enabled. Blade has bottled the overtake on Ollie. As Light Golem is going to try and send one down the inside of Trey. Oh my god, it's been close in here. Oh my heart just went through my mouth as he almost went straight into the back of Blade. Kirby's trying to make some places on Colonel further back. Race of Iron doing well as Lucas has reclaimed 12th position. Right, Blade. Can he get to the inside of Ollie this time? It looks like he will. Is Ollie going to be brave on the brakes? He's quite brave there, but he's not able to hang it around the outside. DRS has been enabled for the second time as Lucas. Ollie's pit? No, he hasn't. What? Oh my, I'm so confused. Hang on. What? Ah! What is going on? Nah, I'm so confused right now. Right. Am I bugging or something stupid? Why is the lobby bugged? I am so confused right now. Oh, as Matas has retired, we've got a safety car. Has gone through Blade's rear end on the safety car. I'm glad Corey's enjoying the commentary. Right, so safety car's out. I think Dylan is leading. Though Dylan's in the pits apparently. What? What is going on? Ah! What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna believe in rejoin the lobbies. I think something's going wrong here. That was so weird. Okay, right. I'm going to rejoin the lobby. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I think I see the issue. Has was the one that was lagging like a McDonald's employee, and now he's he's a server host. Doesn't help. That might be why 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 we had such bad internet there. Okay. Wait. Trade. Oh my! There's been a crash under safety car. Lucas has been hit by Ericsson. Why does it say that these two are in the pits? Okay, right, so Trey leads. Blade in second, Kirby third, Light got him fourth. Rev in fifth, Haz sixth, Ollie seventh, Colonel eighth. Nope, Colonel pits. Nope, 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 maybe. Colonel eighth, Dylan ninth, Ryan 10th, Lucas in the pits in 11th. I am so blooming confused right now. I imagine this is what being high feels like. I don't know what's going on. Right, so Trey is up to 12 positions to lead this race. That's really crazy. I genuinely don't know what's been going on right now. Let's see what right, so Race of Ryan's on a 4-stop strategy. We absolutely love that, but I'm not 100% convinced by it. So everyone at pit, we've got medium runners that have done 7 laps for the top 6. Then Colonel Dylan have done 1, Ollie's done 2, Lucas has done no laps on the medium so far. So sort of Colonel Dylan, Ollie and Lucas are probably in a very similar situation. We've got Racer Ryan on a set of softs. So he looks like he's doing a bit of a janky movement. Safety car will be in this lap. Yeah. You know what? We're going to vibe with it. As everyone is weaving down, getting that tyre temperature. Is it me or does it look sunnier now? Maybe it does. Maybe it's not going to rain. What tune? Right. Trey making sure he uses absolutely all of the exit there to get his run down onto the main straight. As we get underway, he has absolutely dropped the field by about 7 centuries going into turn 1. Gollum will be P2 then, Kirby P3, Rev Rob in 4th at the moment trying to follow through. We've got that is Haz and Dylan side by side. I would not want to be alongside that alien right now. Coming through onto, this is where we're going to probably see some moves lined up as there's a lot of action going on further back. But I'm going to stay watching this little battle between Rev and Colonel. Now coming down into, I've forgotten which corner number this is. Breaking the 100 board, getting it flicked in. Can't find a way through. Lucas and Racer Ryan. Yeah, Lucas is through. Is Ollie going to find his way past the Alfa Romeo? Oh, is Racer Ryan really riding the sausages through there. And exit turn 16. Didn't look great for Ryan. Ollie Flynn going to be almost bump drafting him through. That was very close to the wall, but he has passed. And I think Lucas and Haz is going to try and send it on the brakes. And Lucas has passed. Let's see then, Rev Rob is getting close to the back of Colonel. Let's see if he can copy what his teammate did in the other battle between the Alfa and Alfa Romeo and get past. Oh, it's Haz is closing in on Lucas again. And Dylan is getting close to Revrob ahead, so if you're going to watch. Oh, well done. Watch Dylan here against Revrob. I really need to get a track map up because I do not know what these Dylan corner numbers are. I've forgotten everything. Right, where are we? That's turn 11 that they brake heavy for. 9 and 10 are not really corners. And then we've got 16 to 17 is the other main one. Right. All good in the hood. So coming out of turn 16 then down this main back straight. We're going, oh, that's the wrong blooming button. That's what I wanted. Kirby and Light Golem battling there. As Kirby to the outside, can't find a way past Light Golem. Going to try and hold it as Trey gets a new fastest lap. He's pushing those mediums quite hard. Kirby and Golem going well. Kirby's going to hold that position. He's on board with Light Golem. See if he can follow through. Here, coming down through the S's. 3, 6, 7, 8. Watchable Colonels, he's sort of the back of these quite close to 3. And Light Golem is there's some very big defensive moves there from Kirby. Light Golem's to go to the outside. Kirby's going to push him slightly wide. Light Golem's going to try and hold it. Oh, he's still trying to hold it. Can't quite hold on. Kirby's doing some great defending there. Ollie Flynn with another 3-second penalty. That is becoming a very regular occurrence for him. Making a habit out of that. VSR Lucas down the inside of Revrob. We've got it with a 5-car battle going on as Trey sort of disappears into the distance. Blade. What happened to Blade, man? He suddenly just disappeared. Oh, what? He's in the pits. What's going on? There's no tyres when he's 6 laps old. Front wing. No. Right then. Maybe that's why he had the corner cutting issues, front wing damage. Well, actually, Dylan and Revrob. Dylan's going to go to the inside. Can he be late on the brakes? Yes, he can. Oh, he's almost taken out Lucas in the process, though. But he is past Revrob. Oh, wow, that was close up ahead. Lucas versus Colonel. Lucas is going to try and get the exit down. They're both absolutely railing their ERS buttons. Colonel is being dispatched. Is he going to try and send it again? No! Lucas is going to go to the outside of Light Golem. He's going to switch back. Oh, surely. Oh, what a switch. That was absolutely insane. We might be out of the Hard Rock Stadium, but there's a Hard Rock in my pants watching that switch back. As Light Golem gets it back, but Lucas is going to hold on. Oh, as Trey trying to throw away his win with a 3-second penalty there. Oh, race the line into the pits. And he is past. Oh, Dylan almost passed Colonel. But not quite going to get there. And Colonel's going to try and hold it around the outside. Can't quite get there. Wow, this is a big battle going on. Who's on what tyres out of these lot? Light Golem's on the older tyres. Lucas has got new ones. He's chasing after Kirby and Trey. Will those tyres out the front last the distance? Oh, Colonel almost absolutely destroying Dylan's veer. Well, it's been a great race from Lucas, Kirby and Trey, the top three, all making up quite a few positions. I think Racer Ryan and Ollie Flynn are in a battle at the back for the last points position. Oh, as Light Golem stepping the rear end out, and Dylan is going to try and make a move on P4. And he's way past him. Using a lot of ERS, but all part of the game. Gap slowly starting to open up at the front here. Let's have a quick look at penalties. Oh, as I say, that has picked up another penalty but hasn't really gone to battle, so it's not going to make a huge difference. And he has also crashed in doing so, which isn't amazing from him. But Trey leads by basically 3/10, as he's got a 3-second penalty. Oh, is VSR Lucas going quick for the fastest lap. 0.4 fastest lap in this, so that is very worth doing. Oh, it's Light Golem almost having a similar incident to his teammate had earlier, and now Rev is right there. Colonel's going to have a good view of this. Oh, surely not a switchback through the S's. Doesn't quite have the balls to pull that one off. Ollie setting fast up on the softs. Wonder how many track limit cuts he got on that one. Turn the volume down. That's not useful. As Rev sends it down the inside of his Light Golem. At turn 16, this is where the traction really matters, and Rev looks like he's got quite good traction here, pretty much from Colonel, and he's all over the back of Light Golem, from on board with Light Golem watching backwards. And oh, he's just letting through. Playing it tactical maybe, going to follow him and get past him the last lap with the DRS maybe. Wants to be the car behind. Oh, this is interesting and fun. Lucas could be looking at potentially a move for the win as the gap from Trey. Oh, Kirby's in the wall! Oh no, Kirby in the wall, Dylan now high behind Kirby. So Lucas is now looking to try and gain 6/10. So get within 3 seconds of Trey. Using all of his ERS there. Gonna send it down the inside. Lucas has gone very wide. Kirby is using a bit more than the track to try and stay alongside him. Up over the sausages and in to turn 16. Not a great exit from Kirby. Colonel and Light Golem still battling away. Kirby, some hefty lockups there. Don't know why the Mercedes view doesn't look. It's kind of low and a bit more squat than anything else. Wally with another 3-second penalty. He is catching them like they are Pokemon right now. Racer Ryan copying the trend. I mean, according to this, Tom and Oscar are in the pits and haven't actually DNF, so therefore technically they might get points. Because points will go down to P20 unless it's DNF, and they, according to my timing screens, haven't DNF'd. I'm not sure that's how the viewers will see it like. Light Golem trying to look at a move on Rev, isn't going to get that. This is only Trey's 4th race of the season out in front. DNF'd at the season opener in Austria, came 2nd in Belgium, and then took 1 point in Canada. That was either pole or fastest up, I believe, because there weren't 20 finishes. VSR Lucas, let's see how his season has gone. VSR Ryan picking another penalty. We're going to stay on board with Kearney as he's kind of closing like on. VSR Lucas, let's see. Oh! Right, Gorham had an issue there and Colonel's snuck his way through. Can't find Lucas anywhere. I don't know how I'm doing. Is this baby? Maybe? I can't find him. This has got a name in Discord that I don't recognise. I don't see him in the Discord, so potentially his debut. I could be completely wrong. I don't see him in standings even, that's what I mean. Those two seem to be a battle for the lead, but looks like Lucas will have it as they're approaching the final lap with Trey's penalty. Keep an eye on timing screens, but we're going to ride on board with Trey for this last lap. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do... these are done. Last lap then. Trey leading on track there, I think.
VSR Lucas will take the win, unless something dramatic happens here at the end. Been a good race for Haas with Dylan in third. They'll make up some ground in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull a few points as well over Williams. FGE Trey coming up towards the final braking point now. Started 10th after qualifying the P10, dropped to P13 in the sprint, but now coming out of the final corner, he will win on track here in Miami. But VSR Lucas will take it on penalties. Dylan across the line in third on track, keeps it with Kirby fourth. Rev will be in P5, like on P6. Colonel 7 has coming across, lagging his way to P8. Actually, it looks like his internet is stabled. Clearly all the Starbucks employees have left for the day. Blade P9 with a fast lap as well. Ollie P10 and Racer Ryan will be P11. TV8 Dylan had a good weekend, qualified 16th, made up to second in the sprint, fell back to third in the feature race. Shame that Blade couldn't take a win this weekend. Started at the back, got to fourth and sprint, but I think he got caught up with him, so I didn't see him fall back in the feature there. But here's your winner from today. Not sure where he started in the sprint, I'll have to find that in a second. Lifting the trophy for Aston Martin is VSR Lucas. Let's have a quick look at the sprint results. Where was he? Qualified 14th, finished 18th, and then up to win. Great drive from him. He will be one of the contenders for driver of the day. What did Trey have for his sprint race? 10th to 13th to 2nd. Yeah, that's a great result from him. Dylan been very quick all weekend. Rev got unlucky after a good qualifying. Colonel very dominant in the sprint race, led pretty much from lights to flag, apart from the small incident at turn 1. But then unfortunate there in the feature. So I think top 3 from the feature race will probably go through as my driver of the day votes. All of them have been great weekends overall, and making great comebacks. So the top 2 there, and Dylan being very consistent all weekend in and around the top 3 after qualifying very low down. So I wouldn't take note of that as a top 3. There's your full results. So that will conclude the Miami Grand Prix here in PAR. Hope you have enjoyed. Tomorrow will be the Tier 2 version, where Ollie Flynn will be trying to go for a back-to-back win, but he will have a bit of a challenge ahead of him. So we'll see what happens there. I won't be around, unfortunately, but I'm sure you'll be left with some great commentary from someone else.
Next week, I probably should have checked this before I started speaking about it, but next week is Brazil for the season finale. I have no idea if I'm here then. I'll go check my calendar. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be around next weekend. So I might see you then. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you any drivers for putting on a good show today. We will see you next time. Goodbye.